Hey everybody, Eddie William Sellers coming to you from Atlanta this morning. I support the protesters of Los Angeles. That didn't take long, did it? Trump's been in office for 5 months and we already have National Guard called out to major city, protest in the street, and this is just the beginning. Atlanta seemed calm as I drove over to the shop this morning. The city seems to slowly be waking up at 6:30 in the morning. A homeless person was sleeping in a sleeping bag by I-20 and Boulevard as I stopped at that exit. I thought, people count their blessings in different ways. He probably thinks he is blessed just to have a sleeping bag. MAGA has caused all of the immigration chaos that is going on in the country today. When offered a bill that would have hired thousands of Border Patrol agents and more judges, Donald Trump told the Republicans in the Senate that were in favor of it and were going to vote for it to vote against it. Immigration is a hate issue. The other side needs hate in their lives to make them feel like their life has purpose. Hate of the undocumented, hate of Mexicans, hate of gays, hate of trans people, hate of blacks, hate of Jews, hate of liberals. They still hate Hillary, and they're still hung up on Brandon. MAGA is a movement of hate. Some even hate Jesus now, saying the gospel is just too goddamn woke for them. Well, it didn't take long for the chaos to hit the streets, did it? And Los Angeles is probably just the beginning. As people begin to slowly come to terms that we are living under a tyrannical government, taken to the streets is the American way of fighting back. The Edmund Pettus Bridge leading out of Selma. I think of all the undocumented people in this country have got a raw deal from both Democrats and Republicans. But MAGA rejoices in darkness and fear tactics and evil. Donald Trump is evil personified in human flesh. And the people who support him are the worst of what it means for love of country or to be a good neighbor. They rejoice in the darkness that has now covered our land. The days of ever having a fair presidential election are behind us now. This is the new America that we now live in, that we now have to deal with. I support the people of Los Angeles, and slowly, but surely, the protests will make their way across other cities in our country. This is a distraction from all the Elon Musk, Donald Trump fight stuff. Donald Trump, he might have just created all this just to kind of distract from that was going on, because it made him look like a fool, which he is. But we see it. We're not naive to that. We know what's going on. Just think about this. He sat for 4 hours and did nothing as the Capitol was being attacked and people were being killed, and refused to call the National Guard for any of that, and then pardoned thousands of convicted criminals. And yet, he calls the children that came to this country criminals, murderers, and rapists. As the people on the back row of the local Baptist churches across the country shout, "Amen." Good Monday morning, sweet people. Protest, march, be a voice. The picture over on my Facebook page, someone sleeping on the side of Boulevard this morning. There are much bigger issues America could be tackling besides rounding up hard-working families and good and decent people who are trying to feed their families and get through life just like the rest of us are. Good day, everybody. And for TikTok, that's going to take this video down. Shit on you, TikTok. Just shit on you.